Right, we're on Giz control again, but I want to sit up there. He wanted to get in bed, so he did, and I was like, right, let's go. And as soon as I filmed, I just saw a little paw come on. I was like, no. He always wants to get in the way of the camera. But he's joining us for this episode. He's been out on his excursions for a couple of hours. See what I mean? A little fucking cheeky paw. What was I going on about? What the fuck was I going on about now? That was it. I didn't quite finish that thing about doing my work. So like, got it done. And there was a bit of kind of, like, I suppose anyone would, a bit of self-esteem. It's like, it's not a thing that I normally look into for anyone in any sort of context. It was just me as a person doing it. But he was really happy with it. He wasn't happy because I wasn't able to give him the news that he was hoping for. But you're a very handsome boy, Gizmo, thank you. But he was happy with what I'd done. So that was nice, because it was, the whole purpose of this, well, not the whole purpose, but some of the purpose was, do something that someone else thinks, wow, nice one. I can appreciate that. That's all. Just, I don't want to be glorified or anything. Just to think that, while I'm sitting here feeling useless, a man somewhere else that I've never met got sent an email and he was like, wow, that's really fucking useful. That's helped me out. And it took me, what was it? I looked when his last email to me was 6 days ago. And I think that was on my second day. So it's taken me a whole week. And I counted up the hours, and I think it's taken me 14 hours. Maybe 15, I think. Because the first lot I was just able to do like 1 hour stints, and it was like, and when I did 4 hours, it was serendipitous. No, Giz. Little fuck. Yeah, then I did the 4 hours. That was serendipitous. That was just because it was like hyper focus kind of happened. Yesterday, I was getting, my back was aching. I really like my little. My laptop's fucked. Actually, I need to just get a new laptop again. But I've emailed a mate and I've phoned a mate, and so I'll be on the case. But my little chair, my office chair with my keyboard and my tablet, I've made it look like a laptop. And I've done the whole job on that, and it's still sitting there. But I was getting backache. I was getting really kind of like, oh, and I was going, no, finish it. And it was working. And that's the thing, that's, way back in my first video. That's the thing when people, that I was commenting on, when people say, why don't you just do this and just do that? And you think, yeah, I know, you just go, all right, pull yourself together, but it's the thing that doesn't happen afterwards. But yesterday, it was happening afterwards. And that got me on another thing called, another one of those automatical things, that if I dare to say I'm normal, there's this instant bit of me that's come from society that goes, see, told you all along. Because I've had that said to me so many fucking times, and it's horrible when people do that. Because it just basically tells me that I know that they've been thinking I've been lying all along. That's what? That's why. Reactions shout the loudest. The way people react to things. And that's one of them. I fucking knew it. That. Yeah, I've been holding on to this all along because I'm fucking full of myself, is what that tone of voice means, my darling. Fucking knew it. I'm pompous. That's what it means. Giz, he's fucking determined, aren't you? I'll rugby tackle you down there, boy. Do not get in the way of my camera, despite how much I love you. But it was like, in the face of, that paranoid attack in the morning, I was literally in tears. I felt so fucking delicate because I was thinking about how I did feel, and just that panic, thinking, why though? Why? And then knowing that writing about it would make a lot of people think, oh God, he's off again. But then that's me thinking it. So I can't talk about that feeling because it would just get, that's all in your head. You're doing other people's thinking for them. Do you know what I mean? But we all do other people's thinking for them. There's all things that people won't put on Facebook. And you think, why? Because of what other people will think of you. That's why. In a roundabout way, but generally because of what people will think of you because of it. And so, you know, I quite often go through a lot of that. And I just think, I don't care. I did just think in the end, it was like, well, a lot of these people are from like the music scene. And you're just like, you've got your own, like, you're starting to get people to know people on the radio station and stuff like that. Why are you being a little bit like, because it's me. Because it's fucking me. And why the fuck should I have to go through this? And just pretend it's all right when it's this fucking much. Knowing that full well that so many people still think it's meaningless and fuck all. And what you're going on about, that's nothing different to what any of us go through. And you think, well, whatever. What fucking ever. Have it anyway. Fucking have it anyway. Think what you fucking like. This is me proving I don't care what people think. I do care how I get treated. But then in the afternoon I was able to do 6 fucking hours. So he's making friends now. He's putting his paw on me. He's settled. He's finally given in. He's gone over onto his side. He's like, all right, I suppose your legs are warm. So, you know, if that's my life, that's my fucking life, mate. If that's what I've got to do. Oh, look at my eyes. They look cool. Hello, I am the Serpent King. That looks awesome. I fucking love it. I need to get some white fucking eyeshadow. Such a thing as a contradiction in terms, Michael. I am aware of this. It is. How do you have a white eyeshadow? It's not a shadow if it's white, is it? You know, guys, shadows are dark, like you. But that, if that's the sort of like brouhaha I need to do, because, you know, then I'm singing fucking funk versions of Happy and You Don't Clap Your Hands while I'm tidying up and just getting all funky and shit like that. And then I was all like studious. I'm wearing my glasses again. What time are we? So fuck it, we've got ages together, babes. Yeah. So I need to get used to them. I think I'm going to be a glasses face person for quite some time. He's captured my hand. He does, he actually cuddles it. I think this is because of the Reiki. He's doing this again. Look, he's cuddling it. He's got both paws on it. He's cuddling in my hand. It is, isn't it? You want my energy. He did this before. You did this before, didn't you? Animals love it. When I built my shrine back in the other place, he was always in there. He loved it. He's stealing my healing. Stealing my healing. But yeah, that's what I've got to do to achieve something that was useful. And that was the other thing, was it was like, it has had that therapeutic element to it. I liked that it was a bit unpleasant. And I was like, I don't want to leave it another day. You know what I mean? Because on the one hand, it was, some of it was in response to COVID, and it was thinking, well, you know, he's going to want an answer sooner rather than later. And, you know, the quick answer would have been no. But that's what I emailed him and said, I think I can find out some decent info for you. I didn't tell him, like, because I knew pretty quick. I was like, he's going to be lucky. He's going to be very lucky. But I wanted it to be, and I mean unpleasant in the sense that anyone's job is a bit unpleasant. Most people would rather be at home when they're at work, or would you? No, you've been in lockdown. But you know what I'm saying? It's that element of challenge. I had to sit there and go, no, come on, you said you'd do it. That's learning discipline, or instilling it back into myself, or training what little there is left, or whatever. Those are my targets. They were always my fucking treatment outcome targets from when I first started therapy over a year ago, 15 months ago. It was, you know, my outcome measures were quite tragic, quite fucking tragic. Trying to get through the day without losing my fucking temper. I'm not even going to list them. They were fucking tragic. But they were real. It was just, that was what was going on. And it was like, yesterday was real, whatever everyone's perception of it was. I was getting to the, like horror film kind of feared up over shit. And then that objective me going, what the fuck is wrong with you? But he's also the cunt me who hates me. But he's the me who thinks a lot of the time, and he's my think voice. But then I don't fucking agree with him in my me voice. I don't know how many me's are in here. How many fucking me's are in here? I don't fucking know. And again, objectify, oh, listen to him. He just thinks. People take those fucking negative attitude towards mental health because they just objectify the scenario. You can do it with burgers, like I showed you. You can do it with sex. You can do it with anything. You can do it with absolutely anything. Something that you're studying. Oh, wow. So what? So you've got some need to fulfill an interest to study in that subject so that you can say that you know about it. Well, no, it'll get me a job. So you'll have money coming in. Everyone's got money coming in. There's nothing special about it. Just trivialise it down to fuck all. But they do that. Everyone does that with mental health. And that's what comes, that's what comes with all that eye rolling and that kind of shit. And, fundamentally, you're all lying to yourselves. Isolation, humiliation are excruciating. That's why they use them to control people. Isolation and humiliation. They're very powerful. Everyone's scared of being isolated and humiliated. And a lot of my being me is like naturally humiliating. The way people laugh at some of the shit I say and then excuse themselves because it just sounds so funny. But I'm talking about something that's really fucking horrible to me. I feel humiliated. That laugh humiliates me because of how ridiculous they make something that's very real to me feel. And if I'm naturally humiliated, which any human being would be experienced as an unpleasant sensation, I'm then laughed at more or told I'm just being stupid. And I get that isolation, that just nothing, total isolation, total humiliation. And that just comes from having mental health symptoms. And that's what society does to you. Well, it's just having a laugh. I will get over it. We're only having a laugh. We're only playing. They think. I hope they think. What they need to do is start learning. And start fucking changing. That is the best analogy I've ever come up with in my life. Just all of them. Just do it to pleasant feelings or ordinary, stressful, unpleasant situations. Because, I've had that said to me, if I had a night where this, that, and the other, and people go, right, so come on, let's be totally objective. You were in a room. What was happening? Come on, what was happening? What was actually happening, though? I was feeling, you were feeling, bullied the fuck out of over something that was an unpleasant experience. And then that fed back to me. So that was one night. And what did you do in the morning? Come on, everyone moves along. I think, why then are people allowed to express that over traffic jams and over disagreements that people end up punching each other in the face over because of the way someone looks at someone? And do you know what I'm saying? They're letting fucking ridiculous fucking things that are basically only words. Oh, wow, somebody said some words and you didn't agree with what those words meant. That's what happened. So then you caused physical harm to them in the hope that they would no longer believe the words that they said or the meaning of those words. That's all you fucking did. Do you know what I mean? And that was only because of feelings. It was because of urges. Feelings, physical things that fucking happened that you couldn't control. Me then. Me. But when it's me, no, it's not happening. It's not happening. It's just not happening. It's not happening. So, you probably won't watch this video because I doubt it's happening. But I'll say goodbye.